Alright guys, we got 19 orders going out on eBay for a total of $498, and I don't believe I got any on Poshmark. If I do, I'll show it to you. So let's get into it, guys. What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna show you guys what I got going out, and I got a bundle of 3 items on Poshmark going out, so that's a total of 22 items going out for the day. Now, for those of you that are new to the channel, I list 20 items a day every day on eBay, and I work 3 days a week in the business listing the items and taking the photos and doing I do customer service every day, but doing like the warehouse stuff, I do all that stuff 3 days a week, and I source 1 day a week at the Goodwill bins where I buy all my inventory at. And there's quite a few videos on my channel of me sourcing at the bins to show you guys my routine of how that looks. If you go back to about 6 months to a year ago, you guys will see a boatload of that type of content if you guys are here for sourcing content. Now, so I'm gonna show you guys a couple of these items that I got going out, and just tell you guys, you know, some things that's been going on inside the business and whatnot. As a lot of you guys know, I run a Patreon with Beau Johnson, and he has decided to take a step away from not just the Patreon. It's not anything to do with me. It's all his personal issues. You guys can watch his video about it on his channel. But long story short, he's got real estate business and stuff that he's doing, which, you know, no overhead costs, $20,000, $10,000 potential on each deal that he does. So I wouldn't be wasting my time with reselling either, guys, especially with how volatile the reselling market is these days. eBay's so wonky and crazy. They're always making changes. And why buy inventory if you don't have to? Sorry guys, the GoPro died out on me. Kind of getting sick of GoPro. Anybody got any good camera recommendations? Leave it down below in the comment section. I did have a buddy of mine recommend a camera, but I can't remember the name of it right now. Anyway, so like I was saying, Beau he's moving on to better things, and I don't blame him. And this is the goal that we all should have. We should all be trying to either take our reselling cash and invest it in other things that can make more money with, you know, much less work than what reselling does, because reselling takes a lot of work. A lot of people just think that, you know, they're going to list something on eBay, boom, and it's going to sell immediately like that. Don't believe me? Ask somebody that's trying to do consignment with you how they think it works. People want to consign items to you, and they think it's going to sell the same day you list, and it just doesn't work like that. And it's the same way with us inside of our business. We got to do the work. We got to do the shipping, do the listing, do the photos, do the accounting, do everything. We got to source all the items. We got to put everything away. This is 9,100 items right here, guys. This stuff don't happen on its own, you know what I mean? So I don't blame Beau for, you know, getting out of reselling by the end of the year. If I could get out of reselling by the end of the year, best believe me, I would. If there was something that was paying me more than eBay would, I would quit eBay in a heartbeat. But this is what I got right now, because I'm a felon. These are the options that I have to me. I'm building other businesses, but nothing takes off overnight, so I got to put in the work. I've been on eBay going on 4 years now, and so this took a lot of work, a lot of effort to get to where I'm at. You know what I mean? So if it took 4 years for this to grow, it's going to take 4 years for something else to grow. Maybe not though, man. We'll see how God blesses me. So I'm gonna jump into some of these items real quick, show you guys what I got going out. Got a couple of multiple quantity orders that sold overnight. This is one of the items on a multiple quantity order. This is to a guy that bought this and a pair of jeans. This is a Calvin Klein jacket, men's extra large, that sold for $16. Then we got this vintage Pensacola, I think it says, no, vintage Ponderosa, I'm tripping. Vintage Ponderosa, like Tahoe type shirt. It's on a Prairie Mountains tag. These are pretty decent if you could find them. That sold for 16 bucks. Then we got a, what is this? Let's see if I can guess. I can't guess. GH Bass men's large button down shirt, sold for $15.39. We got a North Face sweatshirt. This is a women's small, so for 16 bucks. Then we got a Polo Ralph Lauren button-up shirt. These used to go for much more. That sold for $20. That's a men's 2XL. We got this Patagonia button-up shirt as well that also sold for 20 bucks. I had that listed for 30, but somebody sent me a $20 offer. I reluctantly accepted, but hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to generate some cash inside your business. It's better than taking a $10 offer, which, you know, people have been really good about 50% off offers or whatever you got the item listed for. So that would have been a $15 sale if they did that. So I'm definitely glad. I'll take 20 bucks. So with that being said, the Patreon will still continue to go on. I'm still doing the coaching just the same as I always have. Nothing's changed on my behalf. So if you guys do want to join the Patreon, it's still available. There's still a 7-day free trial down below in the description. You guys can join. There's no hard feelings between me and Beau. We are brothers in Christ, and I'll always have love for that dude. That's my dude. Appreciate him, and I really just want the best thing for his family and for his wife. You guys got to understand, this surgery and stuff that his wife needs is over $100,000. So you got to focus up on that. You know what I mean? Insurance isn't going to cover that. So I don't blame him for doing what he's got to do. If you need $100,000 immediately, eBay is probably not the way to do it. So big shout out to you, Beau. Love you, man. Good luck on your endeavors. May God bless you and your family and all you do. So yeah, let's get into some more of these. And the only reason why I addressed this is because a lot of people came immediately to my comment section and was asking me, like, why is Beau leaving? Why is Beau quitting? Why is this? Why is that? And at the end of the day, guys, it's not my place to talk about, for real, honestly. So I'm only talking about what he said publicly. So if you guys really want to know, just ask him, because it's actually a sin to gossip, and I'm not here to gossip. Got these Dickies pants, canvas workwear pants. Those are a men's 38-30, so for 15 bucks. We got these J. Jill khaki pants, so for a best offer of $15. Then we have this vintage Kentucky shirt. It's got the little horse and stuff, sold for $18.75, sold on a 25% off coupon, or offer, I mean. And let me pull these other items. This is a pair of can jeans, women's 3XL. Those sold for $10, and this is from a viewer of the channel. Says, love watching your YouTube channels, because I have multiple. Thank you for being humble, honest, and transparent with everything. And thank you. I'm glad you got a really good deal on those, because I've said it multiple times. I don't want you guys coming and buying stuff from me, but I can't stop you guys from doing what you do. So thank you. For the new people that are watching this video, if you've never watched a video before, I don't make viewer sales all the time. This is not a normal thing, so please don't come buy stuff from me. These are, what is these? Mark Anthony pants. Don't pick these up, guys. Don't pick can jeans up either. Those don't sell as well as they used to, although some people think they do, so I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm trying to steer away from a lot of women's stuff. These are men's 33-30, and this is the other pair of, this is the other item that sold with the Columbia jacket that was at the beginning of the video, and that sold for 16 bucks as well. These are Rails jeans. Let's see. I don't know if you guys, Rails. Man, you can't see that. Whatever. Rails. Those sold for $27, and those are the Topanga high-rise straight leg. Now those they were listed higher. They were listed, and I took an offer on them. This is a vintage Reebok t-shirt, just a graphic tee, sold for, that's a men's large, and it sold for $11.25 on a best offer. Now, one of the things, guys, with the t-shirts is, since probably September, I've been doing my all items unless it's a big jacket, $8.95 shipping on everything, even if it's ground advantage. So this shirt's probably going to ship for like $4, right? So that means right off the flip, I'm $4 in the profit on this shirt. That covers the cost of the shirt, and it buys me another one at the bins. So all the money from the item that actually goes to my bank account goes to paying some for taxes, putting some up in savings, and then doing something else inside the business, buying more items with the rest of it. That's just a way for, not necessarily a way for me to pad the pocket, so to speak, but it's a way for me to make sure that my costs are covered and maximize my profits on eBay. With the way things are going in the economy, not a bad idea in my opinion. And the t-shirts still sell. The first class items still sell. The under a pound items still sell at $8.95. So it's been working for me. I can't say that you'll like the experience, but it works for me, and I'm able to save money and quadruple my, not quadruple, I'm able to multiply my savings just by charging a little bit more on items that go for ground advantage. These Calvin Klein pants, these are a women's extra large. They sold for $13.05. These also are a ground advantage item that sold for $8.95 shipping. So happens all the time. Buffalo jeans, I don't know how these sold for as little as they did. They sold for 12 bucks. Maybe I had them listed a lot lower and somebody made an offer. 34, 32 is the size on those. This is another t-shirt, Averex brand. Kind of sketchy item to sell. I've heard that you can get Vero for it, but I've never known anyone besides Tekken Sports to get a Vero for it. So, I mean, he's a very reputable source. So be careful with it. I picked it up because of the style. It's got these studs on it, so I knew it would sell quickly. I'm not saying to go out and pick Averex up, but that sold in like 2 days. Men's extra large, and it sold for a best offer of 25 bucks. I had it listed for 30, and it sold with the $8.95 shipping price on the t-shirt. So about $29, I guess, would be what the cost is after shipping, because the total price is $36.75 for a $25 t-shirt. So let me get into pulling some more of these items. But if you guys have the experience of having a higher shipping price, and if it slowed down your sales or not, leave it in the comment section down below. I got this idea from someone else, and it's working for them. I think like Taylor Exchange, even he has one shipping price, and he doesn't even do promotions in his store, and he's still killing it. So not every store, not every eBay seller has to do the same thing that everyone else is doing. You can do what works for you inside your business. If it's giving you the results that you're looking for, then that's really all that matters. Looks like we sold something. Nope, not sold. It's a message. My neighbor's upstairs making coffee. It reminded me that I have a cup of my own. It smells so good. What's you guys' coffee, man? What are you guys drinking on? What's your favorite kind of coffee? What's your favorite kind of creamer? What's your favorite coffee place? Do you like Starbucks? We have this place here called Scooter's Coffee. I don't know if it's nationwide, but Scooter's is off the chain fire, but it's so much more expensive than Starbucks. But the ones locally to me are owned by a Christian man, and he owns like 4 of them. So I definitely support the crap out of Scooter's. So some of you guys may follow Kenan on YouTube. His name is Kenan YT on YouTube. He's got 2 channels. I don't know if he still works on the second one or not, but he's a member of my Patreon, and he's asking about the poly bags and storing coats that are bigger than these 2 bagging methods that I have right here. This is the 10 by 13. This is the 12 by 15. If a big coat per se, one of these jackets don't fit, stupid vent, don't fit in the poly bag, which those jackets usually don't, I keep them in that big blue tote right there. And what doesn't fit in the tote, I keep in my personal closet at home. There's no SKU necessary because there's only about 30 jackets total, and I don't have to dig and find and sort which ones they are, because I either put in the SKU blue tote or I put in the SKU in my closet. So that way I know where I need to look at for the item. If it's in the blue tote, I go dig in the blue tote. If it's in my closet, I sift through my closet. There's only a few of them in my closet. The rest of them are in the blue tote. And that's what I do with those. And then when it comes to shipping them out, I'll just fold this up nice and neat and put it in one of these 24 by 24 shipping bags that I get off Amazon. So that's just how I do it. It works for me. Not really too big of an issue. No one's ever complained about me shipping a jacket out in a poly mailer. So I'll just continue to rock it out. But let me go over that sale with you. The jacket, this is a Aeropostale jacket. It's got like a little lining, fleece lining, polyester lining in it. That sold for $22 plus shipping. and the shipping was 15 bucks, $14.99. And then I got this vintage Mardi Gras shirt, New Orleans Mardi Gras from the year 2000. This shirt sold for 25 bucks. And then that's the rest of the eBay items. Now I'm going to show you guys the Poshmark sales. I have sold one more item on Poshmark since I've been here, and I'll go over that with you guys as well. Okay, so first up on Poshmark is these No Boundaries sweatpants from Walmart. Levi's sweatpants, and then some vintage Northern Reflection pants. These are all 3 sweatpants. I got an offer for the No Boundaries sweatpants on somebody, or from somebody on eBay for $6, and they're sold at Walmart. So that's not the way you get somebody to accept your offer, is by being like a jerk in the comments, you know. So obviously I declined that offer. Sold these all on Poshmark for $10 a piece for 30 bucks plus shipping on Poshmark to one person. And then I got a message from the person after they sold, like, are these still available? Like, no, they sold on Poshmark. I mean, obviously I didn't say that in the eBay comment section. I just said no, they weren't available anymore. And you know, I'm okay with that. $30 on, like I said, some Walmart sweatpants. And these vintage Northern Reflection, these are just like 80s 90s sweatpants. The Levi's I did take a hit on, not like a loss, but I had these listed for 20 bucks, so I ended up selling them for 10 with the combination of all 3. But it is what it is. And if you guys want to use Poshmark, I list on Poshmark Macari and Depop with Vendu. Oh, I got a Macari sale too. Sweet, I forgot about that. Let me pull that one up too, guys. If you go ahead and see, that's the thing, man. You get to making these sales on other platforms, and then you forget about them because you're, used to doing eBay. But Vendu has helped me make almost $1,000 profit every month since I've been using it, from the inception in like September. So it started off really good, like $2,000 profit a month. $1,000 on average right now. I'm okay with that. That's additional cash net going into my bank account, not gross sales. That's net. I don't know if you could use the extra $1,000 a month right now. I'm sure everybody can. And then Macari's only done a couple $100s in sales right now, but there's a 25% off link down below in the description you guys can use for Vendu too. I use the unlimited plan. You do have to ask for it, but it's $70 a month. I think it's a no-brainer. This is another Walmart item. Athletic Works hoodie, sold for 15 bucks. It's got like some little funky paint swirl on it. That's sold on Poshmark. And let me pull up this Macari order. This is the last item that's going out on Macari. These are Vigosh jeans. These sold for 20 bucks on the best offer. These jeans sell pretty regularly, especially if they're in good condition. They'll sell for about $20-$25, maybe even more. I just haven't really tried pricing it over $25 because it's kind of like my bucket pricing for jeans like that. But $20 sold on Poshmark, sold on Macari, like I said, with the assistance of cross-listing with Vendu. Makes the process easier. So what's that, 23 items going out today? I list 20 a day, so I'm -3 items in my storage facility, which I'm no shortage of inventory right now. I'm just kind of in the mindset that grows slow. I was telling a woman in our Patreon this morning, my Patreon this morning now, so used to Beau being there, that the thing that's smart, unless you're like a new reseller and you're not already established and you're in grow mode, I would not be trying to grow your business on eBay right now to any large degree. I would just be cool staying where you're at, unless you got the cash flow and you've got, I'm gonna just use James as an example because he's got 5 storage units of unlisted inventory. That's safe. That's safe to do. You've got tons and tons of backstock. You can grow to the ceiling if you want to. But for people that don't have a death pile and don't have hundreds or even thousands of items laying around the list, it's not smart to go flooding a bunch of money into inventory unless you know it's got good sell through. It's reputable brands like Patagonia, North Face, Cool, Carhartt, Levi's, things like that. Don't be trying to grow your business more than what you can do. If you can't grow without listing it all, I wouldn't pour a lot of money into inventory or growing your business right now. I'd just be trying to coast at whatever you're doing. Maybe grow the store gradually by not increasing the amount of listings you do every day, but by the number of items that your store nets every day. So say I list 20, one day I only sell 10. That's 10 items net that my store grows that day. Say I list 20 and I sell 15, that's 5 items my store grows that day. I've grown 200 items in 2 months, just by my store, selling whatever it sells and then netting the rest of those items in the last 2 months. So maybe by next month, by the end of February, I'll be at 23 or 93 or 9400 items, and I'll just gradually grow my store to above 10,000. But if you guys know, last year started out January of 2023 with 3,000 items. By the end of 2024, I got up to 9,100 items. So that's a lot of growth in 1 year. This year, I'm not in grow mode. I'm in stay consistent mode. I'm in plateau mode, and I'm just trying to stack as much cash as I can while I do that, because when you're in growth mode, you can't really stack a bunch of cash because all your cash is going back into inventory, and you're trying to buy shelving units, buy boxes, buy storage supplies, buy storage units, maybe even everything is increased in spending. So all your cash is literally going right back out the door. Now I'm keeping all the cash that's coming in because I'm able to be stagnant with the amount of items versus the amount of listings that are going out. So it's kind of a sweet place to be at. So I would just chill if I were you guys. Let eBay make the changes they're going to make. Let us watch what happens to other people and our businesses included in that, and see what these changes do to our stores. Don't get discouraged by it right now. We're in a weird season. eBay's never been like this before. So let's just chill. Let's just watch what's happening and find other sources of income on top of this to increase our let's just chill and just watch what happens and see how it goes over the next couple of months. Could be that, by the end of the year, we're booming again. But, don't hold your breath, guys. Just be consistent. Get your listings done. Ship your items out on time, and just pick the best items you can. That's going to do it for this one. Catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.